Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Saban's Masked Rider, Something Trashy. Dex's school class is going to be doing a project, collecting and repairing old appliances. Count Dragon's crew, meanwhile, is up to something similar. Cyclopter is going through some old broken insectivores. He reanimates an old robot, Recyclotron. On Earth, Hal Stewart assists the class with repairing appliances. Herbie suddenly begins to scream that some of the junk is haunted. It's moving on its own. Dex goes to check it out. It turns out to just be Furbus. Furbus agrees to stay out of sight and takes a nap in a baby carriage. Dex sees a bike start to move on its own, and it leads him to Recyclotron. Recyclotron brings various machines to life and throws them at Dex. There's a massive explosion. Furbus watches on, worried. Dragon is angry, thinking Dex has been killed. He can't steal his powers if he's dead. Recyclotron sends the machines out to terrorize the city. Furbus's baby carriage rolls away as well. The Stewarts see a news report on what's going on. Hal puts together a weapon to go out and defend the city. Recyclotron is about to attack him, but Dex jumps in to help. He destroys Recyclotron and all the machines return to normal. Dragon punishes Cyclopter by forcing him to sort all the junked insectivores. Albie spooks Herbie with a monster mask, making him think that the garage is still haunted. This episode is actually quite a bit better than most of the others so far. The story is cohesive, the monster has an interesting motivation, and even the civilian characters are utilized well. On the negative side of things, though, the monster Recyclotron has a backstory alluded to that we've never seen and never see here. Apparently, he used to be Cyclotron, and was defeated by Dex when his brain overheated. Dex acts like he knows him, which made me wonder if this episode was out of order. No prior episode that I've seen so far has featured Cyclotron. I tried searching him up on the Kamen Rider Wiki, but the only entry for Recyclotron is Recyclotron from this episode. I think there should have been a flashback to clarify that there's been stuff going on off screen. Recyclotron's suit is just a simple silver suit. They could have used the Robo Rider suit with mild alterations. Another solution to this awkward element is to just have Recyclotron not be a previously existing monster. Maybe Cyclopter should have pilfered the appliances from Dex's class to create him, and that's why he has power over those appliances. Furbus is handled well this time around, actually being worked into the Japanese footage where he can. One scene has two oddly out-of-place policemen only here to use a Japanese shot of two similarly dressed policemen getting, blown up. It's really weird. It stops the episode dead for these guys, and it's just to use, this clip that I don't even know why it was necessary to use in the first place. I guess it's easy to cut out for reruns. The comedy is the weakest aspect of this episode, which is pretty bad when the show is actively trying to be a comedy. Herbie is stiff and awkward, and I can see why he hasn't been used much. I love Hal joining the fight himself, and I wish things like that could happen more often. A stronger than usual outing. I hope Masked Rider stays on this track. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
I've seen you before.